More of that in a moment. Coral Hurdle, Grade 2. Little Rockerfeller, hard as nails. Court Mistral, second in this last year. Yarnworth, odds on, heavily back. Garde Victoire, bang in form. Zarkandar was unlucky at Aintree on his reappearance. 3 years ago. I think it's fair to say he probably isn't quite the horse he used to be, but he's certainly in the mix for a race like this. Yarnworth in the background there. Let's touch on what happened to him when he lost his unbeaten hurdles record at the Cheltenham Festival. First of all, Mick, he was beaten by a crackerjack, York Hill, in the Neptune. But secondly, Alan King's horses had dipped then. Alan was 2 from 49 in March at the time the festival took place. So I think it's fair to think that we did perhaps not see the real Yarnworth.
Yeah, and as well, he did not have the run of the race. York Hill did. He slipped through on the inside. Barry, wherever Barry tried to go, he got pushed wide, and it just didn't work out for him. And I think, like you say, you can almost give the horse a pass on that. But he is a smart contender. He looked really good when winning on really bad ground at Cheltenham, when a lot of horses struggled that day. And Charbel, who we've already seen winning over fences this year, he kicked him into touch here at Ascot when we saw him.
I think most people would agree that he doesn't have that chance on the ratings that 4 to 5 would suggest, but it is all about potential with a horse like Yarnworth. It looks like Garde Victoire, and this is a tremendous day so far for Philip Hobbs and team, is about to make
He could be the surprise package, Garde Victoire. He's fit and he's raring to go, having run such a good race over fences last time. He's a very smart hurdler, so he's no back number, and if they give him too much rope, he'll make them pay. And it looks like the flag is up. It's not going to be too long more. Ian Bartlett with the call.
For this Coral Hurdle, 5 of them with just under 2.5 miles to race and 10 flights of hurdles to take, and it is Garde Victoire, Tom O'Brien in the 2 shades of blue, who leads them down to the first of these 10 flights of hurdles, which they all took safely. It's a short run down to number 2. Zarkandar, the red jacket, is just about in second position. It's not much between him, though, and Lil Rockerfeller, with the red and yellow on the sleeves, in second and third places as they make their way up now to the home turn the first time. The favourite Yarnworth, a white cap, is settled in 4th position, and the dark green colours of Court Minstrel is 2 lengths behind him and the back marker of the quintet, but there's only going to be 6 lengths first to last here as they turn into the home straight for the first time. And Garde Victoire and Tom O'Brien set the gallop. Lead by just over 1 length. Red colours of Zarkandar was runner-up in the race back in 2013. Sean Bowen holds second position at this stage as they come to flight number 3. He's just ahead of Lil Rockerfeller, and Trevor Whelan took it in 3rd place. Then taking a strong enough hold early on, Yarnworth, green and yellow jacket, white cap on the right there for Barry Geraghty, nearest to us. Nose-banded Court Minstrel is the back marker there of the quintet, as jumping flight number 4. Yarnworth jumped it so well he moved past Little Rockerfeller. He's restrained, though, back fractionally behind him. In 3rd and 4th place is that pair now as they run to the winning post then. Next time round, the first one will get the £56,000 first prize, but it continues to be Garde Victoire who sets the gallop as they're about to swing right-handed and then have the downhill run on towards flights numbers 5 and 6, and still only 6 or at most 7 lengths first to last. Zarkandar continues to hold second position. Little Rockerfeller's about 1.5 lengths behind him, also with the cheek pieces on in the middle of the field, and then 1 length further back to Yarnworth, and the back marker Court Minstrel, who was second in the race 12 months ago, is the longest priced of this afternoon's 5 competitors, though. At flight number 5, all over it okay. Blue colours of Garde Victoire continues to lead as he runs down now to number 6 and approaching the halfway stage. Zarkandar, the red, in second position. Court Minstrel, the back marker, a bit clumsy over that one, but got over it okay. 3rd position still for Lil Rockerfeller as they have a long run now before the 4th last flight of hurdles. And then comes Yarnworth holding 5th place. 4th place at the moment, holding 5th position. Behind him is Court Minstrel, and still there's only 6 or 7 lengths first to last here as they're about to enter the final mile, swing right-handed and then begin the uphill run towards home. Garde Victoire still leading. He's about 1 length ahead. Zarkandar is in second place, but only by about a half length maybe to Lil Rockerfeller, who shows 3rd. Close behind him is Yarnworth, and there's 1.5 lengths then to Court Minstrel, who continues to hold 5th position. Very little change in the order after 1 circuit, and they now level up to the 4th flight from the finish. In the centre in the blue is Garde Victoire, Red Jacket won from the right is Zarkanda, the favourite Yarnworth on the extreme right as they come on towards it. Little Rockerfeller is one from the left, and the nose-banded Court Minstrel continues to be the back marker. Now there's only about 3 lengths between a lot of them as they come to 3 from the finish. And Garde Victoire continues to have the advantage as they make their way on towards the home turn. Zarkanda is in second position. And Little Rockerfeller up on the outside now of Garde Victoire has come through to challenge for first place. Then Zarkanda a length, 2 lengths behind him in third, a neck behind him to Yarnworth, who's about to go past him, or try to at least. Court Minstrel is next. Now Little Rockerfeller under pressure, the green, red and yellow jacket, but he's joined Garde Victoire in the blue colours in front. Yarnworth on the right there, produced now by Barry Geraghty with his challenge as they come down to the second last. And it's Little Rockerfeller in front to Yarnworth now, who's having to work to get to Little Rockerfeller as they approach the final flight of hurdles. In behind those is just in third place Court Minstrel. At the last, Little Rockerfeller by only a half length or so to Yarnworth, who's going to have to work really hard as they enter the closing stages. Little Rockerfeller and Trevor Whelan are determined. They're holding on from Yarnworth at the moment, who begins to grab a narrow advantage. Yarnworth gets through, eventually goes on to win by less than a length or so to Little Rockerfeller in second. The pace there to Garde Victoire has probably held third position from Court Minstrel.